In today's world, trade is the largest of global markets supply chains, which includes competing brands, quality standards, movement of goods across borders, business regulations, cutting-edge skills and services. All these activities match up to make a difference. What is behind the headlines? What impact does it actually have on people's daily lives? How can we develop programs that will support countries to get ahead on trade? Trade activities are getting people to act on the agenda of improving trade globally. Agencies and development partners are supporting countries in their roadmaps for change. It's building strong foundations and helping governments bridge to more support. Business Focus takes a closer look at every step involved in the aspect of trade, from identifying, buying, selling, and distribution of goods and services to various parts of the world. Find out from the people themselves what is happening in their daily trading activities and how they go through the hurdles in achieving greatness, from the fields, factories, gardens, markets, and to the consumer.
Family, welcome again to another edition of Business Focus. Where they come to now from Star Television, Channel 21. And members here, as always, know they call the program Mina George Elliott Sam. This program they're about for showcase Sierra Leonean businesses, them, promote them, give them the platform for let them for talk about them business, and also, for able for teach other people them about entrepreneurship. We get young people where they just left university, or people where they just left school, where they want to set up their own business. This program now a platform or give for let them able for the one way they on the inside they able for educate the one themselves whether they come into the entrepreneurship. Well, today, as always, we did a local commercial bank and now the FBC College branch. Now they were there today and we talk to the manager we now Madam Adama, now a woman, but you don't try in your little way in your own profession, or make sure say you're able to help this country in the I column, the economy for able make sure say the economy of the country go able to go before. Well, as always, we will take a short break, and when we come back, the program will continue.
The love of the country. Oh, memorize this. I wish you the exalted, realm of the free. Great is the love we should have for thee. Family, we should be united. Whenever we stand, we should be singing thy praises, O native land. We should raise up our hearts and the voices on high, so that the hills and the valleys will re-echo our cry. So this blessing and peace will be ever thine. Oh, land that you know, I was here around you. Blessing and peace, I say, will be ever thine. Oh, land that we love, I was here around you. Yeah, mama, no. Yeah. One with a faith that wisdom inspires. One with a sea that never dies. Ever we see to honor thy name, for us is the labor, time to fame. We pray that no harm on the children may fall, that blessing and peace may descend on us all, so that we may serve thee ever alone. Lend us your love, our around you, so that we may serve thee ever alone. Lend us your love, our around you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Knowledge and truth, our forefathers spread, mighty the nations whom they led. Mighty they made thee, so too may we show forth the good that is ever in thee. We should pledge our devotion, our strength and our might, like us to defend and to stand for thy right. All that we have been, oh, ever thine own. Land that we know, our share.
Family, welcome again to the program Business Focus. As I tell you, we deal with Madam Adama, where we can talk about inside a little bit, and we look at in job where they do, and see the impact where the bank in Kawana are able to create for the student and that of the people themselves within the bank, the community people within there around there. Welcome to the program, man.
Thank you, George.
In the first place, tell family who are you?
Good morning, me Fambole. Me na Adama Mamani Fona Thomas. Na me na the manager na FBC branch. We don't do so for over 3 years now, where we don't start operation. Me na the first person we come open this branch, and we don't do so many things there for help the community people. And I'm glad for the part of this discussion, for discuss the fascinating world of banking in Sierra Leone. And I thank you, and I'm still around to that.
Okay, well, from that, Madam Adama, you don't introduce yourself. You don't deal with the bank for quite a long time now, and now you come open this particular branch where the bank be able to come establish something like this now, for able to assist the students them, and also the community people. You find out, say, for be college now one place where if you don't attend, they know the constraints where we in terms of paying fees. From the finance side of the administration of the college itself. But since the establishment of this particular branch, I can tell you, say, so many things don't be put under control. That long queue and other things don't stop, because the bank gets so many other provisions, not only for inside the building, but outside the building itself, we can able to do other things where it pertaining finance. Well, let's start the discussion proper. Somebody go on for no say, as a woman, what make you come into the banking business? What inspire you? What build up that confidence in you? Say, me, I want to be a banker.
Thank you. That's a brilliant question. And since we are in a college, I don't get at the back of my mind say I go into banking. The reasons being, where you're in at the banking field, you're able to get a stable and job security. We are in, they lack anything at the banking profession. In terms of salary payments, you pay you on time. You don't get for scared. Say you will lose your job at any time, except otherwise. If you're involved in any fraud and malpractice, that's the taker. Another thing, and the financial reward. Where within a bank, as a banker say, at the end of the year. We got so many bonuses here when they give you. We're a motivating tool for staff there. That one also inspire me for going to the banking, because I know say without the salary, I get other small things there what they able forget and do my own personal needs and take care of the rest of the family. Then the exposure and networking also now another thing we make I choose the banking sector. Yeah, because when you work in a bank, they interact with so many people there.
Okay.
So many people from different fields. Una they befriend on self. And now when you network yourself, they make you expose and get more experience. So I think the things that one day will motivate me for going to the banking. But because of interview purpose, I will stop there and
Okay. Okay, well, from still level 3, and as they follow the discussion, take the number on the screen where you see, text me, ask any question. Definitely, I will come back and respond to all the questions and the suggestions and stuff. And if you say for to be part of the program, take the number on the screen, call me, text me, or can we office when number 3 Mama Street. Inside Brookfield. Well, we still continue the discussion. How passionate you be when it comes into your job? Because sometimes the way they say woman, people then say, then people then get one thought say, woman not able to do this, woman not able to do this. Now, the bank entrusts in you, give you a whole branch. As a branch manager for can control and manage the finance with the day. How passionate you be in the field of banking itself?
I love banking, and that they give me best to my job. And they come on time and do my daily routine. And they supervise my staff. They make sure say they all do their daily routine. We they give feedback to head office. Of course, we get supervisor. We now the business center manager. When Mr. Shilon and the supervisory, NCF can attest to that. We get so many things that we don't do in order for me the community not say we around.
Okay.
Yeah. And as a woman, I'm able to manage my job and my own personal life as well. Especially during the weekends. I'm able to do what I do in my house, make sure say everything way for day na the house for take care of my family. When they not go lack anything, I they do them. They intact. Yeah. Then at the end of the day where I don't work, I they able for go na my house on time, monitor my children their schoolwork and other things there. Just for make I able for balance the two areas there, my personal life and that of my job. Yeah. So you see the two then they clash. You not ever clash. I not ever get problem. With my family.
Now look at as woman, when you take up a responsibility, or as a woman in general, there are so many challenges, especially not only in the field of banking, but any other field or any other place you find yourself. Because some man always see, or people always see woman as the weaker vessels, or people that way, they're not capable for undertake certain things. Don't look like as a woman, which don't be some of the challenges in this field where you find yourself with the financial field, where not the banking system itself. What are some of the challenges where you don't face?
So far, the challenges that we don't face, I'm not going to say challenges that we don't affect me growth in the bank.
Okay.
Yeah. And because I work hard, I do what I have to do, I don't ever get any problem with my bosses.
Okay.
Yeah. And for the work area, of course, challenges there, you just got to expect them. And challenges there are something like a directive for show you who say you don't lack and who say you for improve on.
Sure.
Yeah. And for this vicinity, we get so many different types of customers here. Of course, we get the students here, we get the community people, and we get the lecturers there.
Okay.
The way we dey treat the students is quite different for that of the lecturers there. Because as you know, the students now we feature leaders there. And it's fine for me to bring them into the banking arena. Now, if not, it will be too late for them to know why it's necessary for them into the banking. So for me, we're able for facing there, we can get some challenge.
Okay.
We get some challenges there. But we don't make it easier for them. We're able to meet them and classes. We meet them na the dorms there, the lodge. We're able to talk to them. For me, they're able to come into banking. For say banking important for them. For me, they be part of them. Not for now, but for the future. With that, you're able to do so many things. You're able to achieve your financial goals that we don't set for the future. Then for the lecturers there, we tell them say for coming to the banking system because we get so many facilities for them. Of course, then they get salaries there. We get their loans, the salary loans and other things there. And we're able to onboard there. And then trust me, we get so many of the lecturers there and the junior staff people there. Then another thing for the community people, we get challenges there. One, the challenges we get, but that one we go able for amend internally, for able for interface with them. Week a day you go, some man don't go na business center, you know, we're able for meet them. Except we're able for schedule a time over the weekend. Now we're able for meet them and talk to them and say, okay, commercial bank there, we're there for them, and we're there for getting the best. Okay.
Family still with the program, Business Focus, and we still with Madam Adama as you know from waiting, you don't say, but how you start in career, you know, we say you don't go waiting at some of the challenges how do you for overcome some of them challenges and well, it's still with the program. Let we continue with discussion. Let we look at what's now the biggest accomplishment we go to look at say. Me as a woman, you know, I come into this profession, I did into this profession, and I still strive into this profession. What is the biggest accomplishment where you feel say you don't get the milestone where you don't mark church na your career?
For me, na growth and experience, yeah. And for the bank, we don't do expansion. For the community, you self can see. You just see say the way this place we don't so it again.
No.
They don't expand, and we don't build the confidence in the customers there. Say we there, and we give them safe and secured place for me and keep the money. Okay. And we don't do. From your own personal side, as a woman, I tell you say growth and experience. Yeah. And first, I tell you say. The experience where I don't get in the banking system, or the experience within the banking system, it motivates me for me to go into it. That one, I don't get them, for sure. I'm not going to lie. I don't get them, and I'm able to inspire other people, even my staff there. Because I'm hardworking, I focus, all my staff themselves focus. And then they joke with their job, then they come on time, and then they cooperate with we. Okay. Now that one day, a branch need will make you able for growth, for grow, and we they get up.
Okay. And when they say branch, it means one of the, you know, one of the four cornerstones of the building itself, or the quantity, or any other three, because now they make the bank they expand, you know, now they bring more things, more customers, you know, more development into the bank. Well, continue for day with 3. We will take a short break, and when we come back, the program will continue.
So that we go live good tomorrow when we die. Oh. But now you
Family, welcome again to the program Business Focus, and we still did FBC, Fube College, University of Sierra Leone, now the local commercial bank branch, we did it, and we did talk to the branch manager today, with Madam Adama. As you know, from what we want to say, I believe she said a follow up and exactly waiting they happen na the FBC. Now let's come to the operation of the bank itself, proper one. Tell me, like from the time when they established this branch to this time, how the financial business will look like in this particular environment for that of the students, the lecturers, and the community people, and also how it will be able to help the bank for growth.
From inception, where we start this branch, as I say, we don't make an expansion. We don't give confidence to the students, the lecturers, and the community people. Say, okay, commercial bank don't dare. And we don't play a significant role, yeah, for give them what they want from bank or from the banking industry. One of the things we okay, commercial bank don't do to the students, lecturers, and the community, we don't provide a safe and secured place for me and keep the money.
Okay. And
where you put your money in a bank, then one day they're able to prevent theft, it prevents damage.
Okay.
Then where you choose for keeping your house.
Okay.
Then one of the things there. Another thing, local commercial bank don't provide financial products and services there to the customers there. They make it easy for them. We get different type of accounts there. We get the current accounts, we get the savings accounts, we get loans, overdrafts, and then we get online banking.
Okay.
Where we own main app who they use SimCopo. Now SimCopo might not be one of the major products here where local commercial bank they use for markets. They don't make it easy. You can in your house, you make payments. You can in your house, you purchase something. You can even take money from your wallet, you put it to your account. Then from your wallet, you put it to your bank account.
Okay. So
now the thing and the way local commercial bank don't do. Then thirdly, local commercial bank don't serve as facilitator. We don't facilitate convenient banking transactions there for customers there. You're there, you send money for your friends or to your family, all lending and it don't make easier for people there. When I don't drive or promote financial inclusion.
Okay.
Because if you're able to send money to your party, your family, and other side, financial inclusion.
Everybody
and not mean say no more.
Yeah,
everybody they part of the banking system. Even if you not to direct customer, but if you send money to you family when a MoneyGram, you make RIA, then you don't the part of the financial inclusion where local commercial bank they try to promote.
Okay, well, we will come to you back. Let we take a short break and, the program will continue.
More Rasta from the Lion Mountain, Rastafari liberty. Jah will must be done. Got solution to this problem now. Now. The people them hungry. Let's find some way to work it out. The children them are dying, yeah. Let's find some way to solve it out. African leaders them no busy now. Not true. Why the children they struggle now? Yeah. Not true. Youth man stand up in a positive way.
vanity? Why separation? Why tribulation? Why starvation? What's a mansion down a nation? Why separation? Why tribulation? Why starvation? Human say down a nation. Give it up, put it. Fall on the ground, yeah. Give it up, put it. Fall on the ground, yeah. Pressure without youth, man. Fall on the heart, yeah. And nation without youth, man.
Fambul, welcome again to the program Business Focus. And we'll continue with discussion as we don't look at the establishment of the bank itself now and what you don't do for people, you know, in terms of providing quality services for them. Madam Adam, I don't talk on that. Let we look at, we know say before the bank the car, you know, the car say in my introduction just now, everything on one side we, you know, for less students, them for pay their fees, it be somehow very difficult because some man go come here, maybe go right downtown, na Shallow Street or Shaka Street or Wilberforce Street for go pay. Now the bank don't come to them. And also even the local people, community people, when they naya, first time they will take taxi or car for go right downtown for let them able for access the money. Now that's the bank don't pull that your body part and make it simple for them. You know, let's look at customer satisfaction. What are some of the reactions where you can get from customers where you want to be establish this particular branch now, you as the manager itself?
In the first year where we start operation, we'll be getting challenges in there. The current thing in there will not be they provide all the services there to the community. So the complaints them they come on. Say, well, on an open branch, but we need to do this. On an open branch, we need to do this. So, but as a manager and my team, with the support of the head office, then give we the platform for me to be able to expand this place, so that we're able to give them what they want. We're able to provide the services there, what customer they want. Since then, trust me, we not get any complaint from there again. They appreciate and say we don't do the best for her. We managing director when my own mentor, Dr. Walton Gilpin, don't help them. Say they don't really push within team for making them say go commercial bank, give the support to in people and the customer as a whole. Yeah, we get a suggestion box. Trust me, we not ever people not ever drop any complaint in that suggestion box. That don't tell you say the service what they render today, a service of the test and they appreciate that.
Okay. Now let's look at another one. When you talk about the other services, the bank last year don't go digital, fully digital. We mean say when I get so many other facilities where if say somebody not go can at the branch chef or can inside the bank chef, but you're able to do transaction through the local SIM couple, internet banking, the other stuff. You know, let's look at that. In your side, in your perspective, how you see this, and what you want to tell customers with another part of local commercial bank for letting themselves come in and able to gain some of the things that way the bank they do.
I want to say this to we Sierra Leonean brothers and sisters there, and we customer that the bank they operate only because we get customers there. So we appeal to them for making them be part of the banking system as a loan. Because most of the bank they go digital now, you see most of the bank they are online transactions and they do. Maybe in the future, you will see say this transportation of cash, bulk sum with people will fade off. So For make it not go late for some of we Sierra Leonean brothers there, would they encourage them for me to come on board now for the part of this banking system. They can get the feel, the taste of the online banking. You join the bank now, you go able to get a SIM Copper app, where now the best products where Roque Commercial Bank don't offer to the customers there. As I say earlier on, you're able for use the SIM Copper. It not mean say you need for kind of bank, for can take money. No, you did in your room, you did in your house, any parts in your house, you did there, you transact business. You no need for go na bank and cash money. So you see, one of the safest way Roque Commercial Bank don't create for Sierra Leoneans there and with customers there. The security there, the safety, and we don't reduce the movement of cash by people. Maybe they cause so many thefts and robbery.
Okay. Fumble is still with the program Business Focus, and we'll try to wrap up this particular interview. But we'll not go if we not ask Madam Adama if now look at Roque Commercial Bank, their contribution towards the growth development of the country. And you look at us now, you look at bank, now the profit owner they make now you get for left, and any other thing will happen, now inside salon they get for day. How you see this, the contribution of the bank towards the country in GDP growth, and also what you want to tell other Sierra Leoneans when they know the part of the bank for come and join the Roque Commercial Bank for able to enjoy all which you don't talk about so.
First of all, the bank they operate on deposits. Yeah, and we they collect money from people, customers. They bring money into their account there. And from that money, they use some portion of them. We spread them out by giving loan to individuals there and businesses there. Where then they promote the economic growth of the nation. Okay. They make everybody they be inclusive. From that money they will receive from customers there, at the end of the day, who they get as loan, will they able to gain revenue. And the revenue they get will charge interest on the loans that they give and other credit products there. And then they make the bank they strive. And then they make the bank they continue to operate, because without deposits, the bank they ever able to operate. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Then another thing where the bank don't do for the country, as I said earlier on, we they give loans there and we don't transform the bank digitally. Where would they make everybody the part of the finance? Whether you're not direct customer or indirect customer, the bank always they cater for everybody. We get corporate social responsibility. What would they give to the community? Who say would they operate? Schools there, will they give support to schools there? Then they all help to the economic growth. Will they go na the churches there, the mosque, you name them, we need to discriminate. Always tell them they will give support to people there. Will they go to the orphanage? Will they give support? Just for make we able to build them people and they make them grow for tomorrow, so that the future we're able to level for almost 75% of citizens. That one Roque Commercial Bank don't do it. So we plead to we Sierra Leonean brothers and sisters for me to come on board and be part of this activity. Now there we need the bank, na Sierra Leonean bank, na Sierra Leoneans that we need, and then they make the bank go before. Without the support, it will be difficult for the bank. Also, we get revenue from the small charges that they make. Or they send, wire transfer, like MoneyGram, the other things there. The maintenance fee, overdraft processing fee, then they always put that together. That one day then they make the bank get profits, and then that one day they make the bank continue for the operation. So now that make we need more customers there so that we're able to get more deposits and the bank will be able to take from the surplus and it help to inside deficit today. As I say, we take some portion and we help the individuals there, the businesses there, then they help grow the economy.
Okay, Fambol, that's so we will bring kind of cutting down of the program. We say plenty thank you to you for when you take your time today and come and explain, enlighten people about certain things where they happen at the branch here and and also the bank itself in general on which you want to stand for, which you want to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, Fambol, that's all we'll bring down the cutting down of the program. We did today na FBC, which I will talk to Madam Mawe, the branch manager for the FBC branch, the RC.Bank. Well, as you hear informal discussion, we don't talk on so many things then. And as I always say, local commercial bank, now we own local bank, and now we brothers and sisters in the workplace. Any profit where they make, let's say now 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, any amount where they make, now this country back then they invest them. Now back in the left. Now on that small today, like I don't talk, what they're able to get, them profit where they make, they're able to give dividend to the government, they're able to pay give to the shareholders, minority, and that's of the majority shareholder. All that if we patronize with them, now that will happen. We don't say we don't support other people, but you for be number one. It's yourself. You need for support your home before ever they go to treat. So let we come on board and try to support them on them, the services the way that they provide. Now the bank don't go fully digital. It means they get the agency banking, the local SIM company they operate, and all other things themselves where you need to know about standard banking system procedures. Then they get them now local commercial bank. Well, once again, thank you very much, Madam Marama, and thanks to the Managing Director, Dr. Ikunda Walter Gilpin, to the DMD, Deputy Managing Director, Mr. Emmanuel Bobo, and to all other guys themselves, we don't make sure say this bank don't move, and to the PR team, now the local commercial bank, the marketing department, all other sectors where they don't make sure say this particular bank don't even for snap and don't be an icon when you talk about the banking system of the country. As always, stay out of trouble and make sure say you do the things so you go make this country to go before, because Salone now we get if we we're not gonna know other side for go. You go other country, you're not a refugee, you don't get the freedom and other things that we do inside the country to other person. So till next week, Mina George Setata, God bless you and stay blessed.
Now God make me angry with the world. For let we live and enjoy we life. Let we believe and we worship Him, so that we go